What is going on YouTube? This is Chimpact, and I have another 5th generation battle with my newly made team, just showing my favorite hip-hop artists some love. And if you guys know why I chose some of these Pokemon on my team, just leave a comment below. And some of these Pokemon, like, nicknames are forced, but some of them are kind of creative, and so if you guys guess it, just leave a comment below. So anyways, this battle is against Rico466. I don't know if you have a YouTube name, and if you are watching this right now, just leave a comment saying it's you. So I'm going to lead out with Ferrothorn against his Thunderous, and I'm hoping it doesn't have Taunt, so I can just go for the Thunder Wave, and it doesn't. He goes for Nasty Plat, so right here I'm predicting a Focus Blast, so I go out into Gyarados, a Focus Blast or Hidden Power Ice. Either way, my Tori would take a ton of damage. Focus Blast would 1 KO. HP Ice would do a ton of damage, and I can't really do anything to it other than Gyro Ball, and that's like a 3-8 KO. So I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, which in hindsight was a bad move because Waterfall has like a 60% chance to KO. And if I missed the Stone Edge, at least a Waterfall would have done like 90%. But it doesn't matter because the result is the same. My Gyarados is going to die because he has a Focus Sash, and I'm just going to go for the U-turn to revenge kill his Thundurus. So I'm going to go back out into my Ferrothorn because why not? I can get Stealth Rocks up if he decides to go into something that's not threatening. But unfortunately, he does go into a Garchomp, and I'm kind of fearing him to be a setup Garchomp. So I'm going to go for the Leech Seed, but he isn't, and so I get a little bit of HP back from the Leech Seed and leftover, so I'm sitting at about 100 HP almost. So I'm going to switch out, knowing that he's locked into Fire Fang, and go into my Latias. And he misses, which doesn't really matter because leftovers of the Leech Seed would have put me back up to full. And so I'll predict a switch and go for the Thunder Wave, knowing that he was locked into Fire Fang. And he brings in a Regice, and I'm going to switch out and go into my Infernape, knowing I can take any hit it does to me because he's probably going to go for the Ice Beam on my Latias. And so because I revealed to him that I had U-turn earlier, I'm going to go for the Close Combat, so like any Psychic Pokemon that he might have, which he does because I looked at Team Preview, they wouldn't want to come in and take a U-turn. And so that Close Combat was pretty good. And it's going to be able to easily take out his Garchomp because I am banded. And so right here I'm going to try to chip away his Swellow's HP with Recoil. So I go out to my Ferrothorn, and even though he doesn't have a lot of HP, he's not going to take a lot of Brave Bird Recoil. He's going to take Iron Barb's Recoil. So that was pretty good. But it didn't do as much recoil as I would have hoped. So he's going to go for the U-turn, and I completely forgot about that move. I should have gone for this Recover instead of the Surf. And I'm going to go for the Recover right here, thinking that he's going to predict my Infernape, switch in, and go for the Thunderbolt. And he does go for the Thunder Wave, so it's a pretty good trade on my part. So I'm going to switch back out into Infernape, and he is going to go for the Ice Beam, and he is going to freeze me, but I am J. Cole, so I got that Flame, and I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz, and that's easily going to take it out. And Infernape was, when I looked at the team preview, I thought it was going to be pretty useless, but it's taken out 2 Pokemon. 3, actually, it's taken out all of his Pokemon that I've taken out so far. So that's really good. I'm going to go out to Latias, knowing that it can't really do anything to me other than HP Ice, and even then HP Ice on itself is rare. And so I'm going to go back out to Infernape, thinking he's going to explode. But he doesn't. He goes for the Stealth Rock, and I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz. Surprisingly, I'm faster, so I'm thinking it's mild or something like that, because Infernape has 108 base speed and Azelf has 115 or 120. I think it's 115. And he's going to finish me off with a Psychic because he is sashed, and he's able to live my Flare Blitz. And he is going to go for the Explosion right here, so... And judging from the damage that it did, I'm thinking it's a plus attack nature, because he was outsped by Infernape, and then that did a ton of damage. So because I can't Dragon Dance, I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch, trying to heal up some HP. Crunch would have done a little bit more damage, but I thought I would have been able to live a Surf from his Blastoise. And I really wanted to get some more HP on my Scrafty so that his Brave Bird so that his Brave Bird from his swallow would do more recoil, but he could have just went for the facade if he was confident enough that it would take it out. So Giga Drain takes out his Blastoise easily, and he's gonna go for the U-turn, and that's definitely gonna take out my Celebi. And because this team is weak to flying, I really have to switch it up because I have 3 Pokemon weak to flying and no resistances, and that is never good. So he's gonna go for the facade. I'm praying that I don't get paralyzed, and I don't. I live with 69 HP, which is lol 69. And look at that burn damage. I live the facade, and he kills himself off with burn damage. So I win because of burn damage. So it was a good game, Rico. And definitely check out the guy who made that GFX Infernape that I'm using as my watermark. I'll leave his link as an annotation and in the description below. Have a great day, guys. Hope you enjoyed the battle, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.